Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to have a look at some remarks made by Attorney General Justin Muturi earlier today when he appeared before a Senate committee. Remarks touching on SHAKAHOLA murders and more specifically on Pastor Ezekiel Odero's arrest and church activities. The remarks have also been quoted by The Star Kenya. The Office of Attorney General Justin Muturi has revealed that Pastor Ezekiel Odero's Good Life Church has never paid taxes. On Wednesday, Muturi explained that for Preacher Odero's church, his office noted that it met all the conditions at the time of registration, but has failed to file tax returns in recent years. Ezekiel's church has never filed a tax return. AG Muturi. Those remarks were made today when Justin Muturi appeared before a Senate committee. And those remarks clearly indicate that Ruto's government is on a fishing expedition, especially on the issue of Pastor Ezekiel Odero. I'm seeing a government that has no case against Ezekiel Odero. So the government is trying here and there to get something that it can use to incriminate Odero. That's what I'm seeing here. And in this video, as usual, I want us to dig deep into this story, in which I'll explain why it's very hard now for Kenyans to trust this government. Because looking on how this government operates, it's operating using ethnic lenses and political lenses. Everything the government does, it's doing those things with political and ethnic calculations. If you look at the appointments being done in this government, they are taking an ethnic angle. And again, looking at Ruto's government, this is a government that came to power on the podium of a God-fearing government. And Ruto has been surrounded by some church leaders who have in many occasions been exposed as fake pastors, fake men and women of God. And I'm saying that because it has emerged that some are being paid by politicians to attack their political opponents. And they are senior men and women of God surrounding William Samoei Ruto. So on this one of Pastor Ezekiel, it might be possible that some games are being played behind the scenes. Kenyans are clearly being lied to. In this video, I want us to dig deep into this story for Kenyans to understand the games being played behind the scenes. If you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's proceed. Let me start by saying this. I won't be wrong to conclude that Pastor Ezekiel is being targeted because maybe of his political stand in the recent months. Listening to Ezekiel, if you listen to some of his preachers in the recent months, Ezekiel has been speaking truth to power. I still believe that that's the main reason why he is being targeted. The government sees Ezekiel as a critic. Ruto's government does not want somebody saying truth to it. That's the first reason, in my honest opinion, Ezekiel is being targeted. And then secondly, I've always maintained in this forum that Kenyans are dealing with a criminal government. This is a government that is most definitely jealous of Ezekiel's wealth. And that jealousy might be emanating from some church leaders surrounding the top leadership in the government. So this is just a criminal government, a government jealous of Pastor Ezekiel's wealth. So they want to take, or rather to snatch away, the wealth from him. A criminal government. And besides that, it might be possible again that some corrupt individuals in this government are angling for land, Ezekiel's land, and to a larger extension, Mackenzie's land. These leaders have got true appetite for land. That's most definitely what is happening here. And I'm saying that because it's now a fact. Mackenzie has been spotted before at State House. So I just don't know at what point that disagreement between Mackenzie and the government started, but it's almost certain and very clear that some church leaders we are seeing wearing guns might be worse off than even Ezekiel or even Mackenzie. But on the issue of Ezekiel, it's very clear that this is a man being targeted. And I'm seeing a very likely possibility where the media has also been compromised to be propagating lies that cannot be substantiated. That's one thing I'm seeing here. And besides all that, it's almost certain and very clear that this is a government that has got a mission. And the mission in this case is to kill the church. And I've always maintained again, for those who have been listening to me, that Ruto and his team are coming out as perfect agents out to kill the church. If you look on how William Ruto started his politics, especially his presidential campaigns, he started with the church. We saw him distributing large sums of money to churches, after which they could use the church pulpit to attack their political opponents. We even saw some church ministers cursing Ruto's political opponents. And that made a good majority of Kenyans to lose faith and trust in the church. As I talk, a good majority of Kenyans don't believe in the church or even in church leaders, courtesy to William Ruto and his team. So you are seeing perfectly that Ruto and his allies are succeeding in killing the church. Now that they have the government, we are now seeing they are really also politicizing even the war against some of these churches. In my honest opinion, I believe that this is just a continuation of William Ruto's mission in making sure he destroys and kills the church. That's also a possibility. And Ezekiel here might be just a victim of that kind of a campaign. As I conclude, the remarks by Attorney General, in my honest opinion, confirms the government has no case against Pastor Ezekiel, but just trying to gather some few things here and there in order to incriminate Pastor Ezekiel. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen, but just as I did indicate, or in case you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like, and to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Any person who wants to support our forum, as always, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number. Let's meet in our next analysis, where we are going to dissect the finance bill under a section that also stipulates that landlords are required to submit tax on their rentals latest by 20th of every month. That's another big blow to the hustlers and to Kenyans. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.